Some people seem larger than life, and professional wrestling legend Hulk Hogan was one of them. He died yesterday after a career that pulled in legions of new fans. He was 71 years old.
Hogan rose to international superstardom in the 80s, but his last decade or so has been marred with a little bit of controversy. He's considered by many to be the biggest wrestling star of all time. He helped launch the sports entertainment hybrid into the mainstream, and more recently, he found the spotlight for his support of Donald Trump. Hogan made a surprise appearance at last year's Republican National Convention in support of Trump's third campaign for the White House. Joining us is the Hill's In the Know columnist, Judy Kurtz. Good morning, Judy. This sports entertainment story has sort of sent some shockwaves through the political landscape here.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just seeing that video that we have of Hulk Hogan at the RNC was bringing back flashbacks. I was actually there on the floor covering for The Hill the night of the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee last year when Hulk Hogan took the stage. I think we have a clip of him that we can show here.
But what happened last week when they took a shot at my hero? And they tried to kill the next president of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
You know, these conventions, you already have these die-hard Trump supporters, MAGA supporters, who are already pumped up. When Hulk Hogan took the stage, you could see it was like an explosion, pandemonium in the stadium there. He really had the ability to electrify a crowd, something that President Trump also has the ability to do, charismatic personality. A lot of people say that political life is a lot like professional wrestling in some ways.
Two men who were both entertainers, for sure.
Right, and in fact, the president had something to say about Hulk Hogan.
Yes, he spoke out on Truth Social, writing in a post that he called Hulk Hogan the Hulkster, which of course was his nickname among his legions of fans. I think we have the post up here. We lost a great friend today. Hulk Hogan was MAGA all the way, strong, tough, smart, with the biggest heart. He gave an absolutely electric speech at the RNC, one of the highlights of the entire week. Not every day that, you know, I'm reaching out to the White House for comment when a professional wrestler such as Hulk Hogan dies, but that is what we're doing. Of course, you know, President Trump rose to fame around the same time as Hulk Hogan, so I think that has a lot to do with it. His origin story in the 1980s, early 1990s. Hulk Hogan was everywhere. I mean, like as a kid,
movies and commercials.
As a kid growing up in D.C., you like, or you know, anyone with a pulse in the country, like you knew who Hulk Hogan was. He just dominated the culture, the landscape. It's kind of fame you actually, I feel like you can't really achieve anymore because the media world is so fractured now. Hulk Hogan was just beyond famous.
Right.
And you know what? To some extent, he was hard not to like. You know, there was just something about him, even if you thought he was hilarious or you didn't really like his shtick. I don't know. For me, I'm like, oh, Hulk, you're kind of funny. I
it's kind of a tough guy persona, you know, packaged in the platinum blonde mustache and the bandanas. I almost came out in my bandana this morning. I was debating it.
We still got some more
hours.
All
right, we have a few more hours.
Morning.
All right.
Judy, thank you so much. Of course, you can always find Judy's In the Know column on thehill.com. It's up right now. Trump mourning the death of Hulk Hogan, saying again he was MAGA